to crazy deformities, here are creepy mutated animals you won't believe exist. Mountain lion. In December of 2015, a hunter in Idaho killed a young male mountain lion and was horrified to find that it had a set of teeth and a set of whiskers growing out of its forehead. The find confused and baffled animal biologists, and the media blamed the mutation on radiation coming across the ocean from Fukushima. The hunter turned the body over to the state of Idaho for study. One-eyed kitten. When the image of a one-eyed kitten surfaced on the internet in 2006, most people thought it was a hoax, but this little kitten was very much real. Owner Tracy Allen said that Cy, short for Cyclops, was born on the evening of December 28, 2005 with one eye and no nose. She took care of Cy throughout the next day and into the evening until it died that night. The condition that afflicted Cy is called holoprosencephaly, which is a condition that causes facial deformities. Faith. Faith is a two-legged dog who walks on her hind legs and walks just like a human. She was born with a brain defect that didn't allow her front legs to fully develop like they should. So, Faith was abandoned by her mother, who even tried to kill her. She was eventually found by a teenager named Reuben Stringfellow, who brought her to his mother. Faith's legs were eventually amputated, and she was trained to walk, stand, and hop on her hind legs, giving her the mobility skills that she has today. Octogoat. Born in Croatia, the baby goat was born with an extra set of legs, giving it 8 legs in total. The extra legs were a result of the baby goat absorbing its twin in the womb. The farmer who birthed the octogoat couldn't believe his eyes and even brought in neighbors to confirm that what he was seeing was real. The baby goat died a short time later, but not before it made headlines on national news outlets. One-footed snake. According to the famous Bible story, snakes originally had legs until God punished the snake that convinced Eve to eat the apple by taking away its legs and cursing it to slither on its belly. So when a woman in China saw a one-legged snake hanging from her window, she panicked and beat it to death with her shoe. She preserved the snake's body in a jar, where it became famous after media exposure. What caused the foot? Some people believe that it's a condition called atavism is to blame, which makes genetic traits from previous ancestors return in a physical form. The monkey pig. In a small village in China, a pig was born with the face of a monkey, terrifying the family it was born to. Suffering from the same condition as Cyclops kitten, the piglet soon became a tourist attraction, with the media dubbing it the monkey pig. With one eye and the facial structure of a monkey, there's really no explanation as to why the pig turned out just the way it did. Three-headed frog. About 12 miles away from the Hinkley nuclear power station, a student in the UK discovered a three-headed frog in the Green Umbrella nursery. The students initially thought the frog was actually 3 frogs cuddling with each other, and were shocked to find out that it all had one body with 3 heads and 6 legs. Staff at the school captured the frog, but it escaped by the next day, leaving the mystery of why the frog existed. Scientists believe the condition was likely a parasite that caused the mutation, or some sort of birth defect, or eggs that didn't separate properly. Blinky. In Argentina, Julian Zmutt was fishing near a power plant when he discovered a 3-eyed fish in his catch of the day. The incident was awfully reminiscent of the Simpsons episode where Bart catches a 3-eyed fish by the nuclear power plant in Springfield. Zmutt said that he was fishing with friends and had no idea of the mutation since the fish was dark and the extra eye unnoticeable in the water. Frankie and Louie. Frankie and Louie was a cat with 2 faces known as a Janus cat, appropriately named after the two-faced Roman god. It was originally believed that Frankie and Louie wouldn't survive past a few days after their birth, but they ended up living for 15 years before passing away from cancer. Frankie and Louie's condition was the result of a genetic mutation which led to the duplication of body parts, and in the cat's case, a duplication of the face. Stumpy. Stumpy was born in 2007 on a duck farm in the UK and had 2 extra legs, giving the adorable duck a total of 4 legs. The extra legs weren't actually used for walking and instead hung out in between the functional legs. Stumpy had to be kept in a separate pen in fear that the duck would get caught in shrubs. One of the legs got caught in a fence and had to be removed. Then the other leg turned black and just fell off, leaving Stumpy with 2 stumps where those legs used to be.